Hola everybody, ¿cómo están? I am really excited because this week is one full of public speaking and I'm going to bring you right alongside. We are doing 3 days of workshops, more so community gatherings, and Friday I have a professional development communications training. So I'm really excited about that. I've found recently that I really enjoy creating content and that oftentimes I feel pressured to showcase all of the above when it comes to my speaking journey. So I figured YouTube would be my safe space to get creative with it, do sit down videos, do the more structured type of videos, but also the behind the scenes and the more fun and creative kinds of content. So I am going to do weekly vlogs behind the scenes. This happens to be one of the busiest weeks, and not every week is like this, but we are going to just get ready for our week. Today I did a lot of emailing back and forth, behind the scenes insurance stuff that needs to happen when you are operating a business. So I learn as I go, y'all, all of the time. Last week I did a workshop with an organization and I'm doing a follow-up with them. So I sent them a look at what that will look like. I have been just doing a lot of behind the scenes work. I have to pack because I am going to be out in LA for the next 4 days. So it should be a fun week full of public speaking. Y por cierto, if we haven't met, I'm Yvonne, a public speaking coach and consultant. I've been in the communication space for over 8 years. I started off my career in the technology industry doing internal communications, community management, and social impact, as well as learning and development. And then at the same time, when I was in high school, I started my career as a public speaker. So now I do public speaking consulting, communications trainings. So, welcome to my YouTube channel where we will do speaker behind the scenes, sit down videos with tips and tricks, understanding communications, dissecting how and why we communicate the way that we do. I hope you'll like this video, subscribe, and join us. And if you've been a part of the YouTube community, I promise to be more consistent with it. I think this is going to be my safe space for creativity and fun and the kind of content that is just life as a speaker and entrepreneur. All right, y'all, we have arrived to our first school and location. Got the little carrito. Show us the closet. Give us the quick tour.
So to your left.
Looking good.
Looking sharp.
This is our restroom. Okay, you don't need to see the restroom. So we have our room here with a view to the pool. Dirty window, pero no pasa nada. And we have a little salita, which I think is the most awesome part of this.
And then look, our little fridge.
A fridge, microwave. This is our home for the next week, really. So TV. Yeah, 4 days. And then we're outside in the pool, little balcony. And now we are going to go eat because we are hungry.
I'm starving. But then I want to go in the pool.
Yes, let's do it. We can do some work out there.
But after we're done digesting.
Yeah.
Nos va a dar calambre en la panza.
Como le hacen los YouTubers.
Bien blogger. So we have some brisket chicken, some nakbeo, and some.
And this is my plate. This right here is bomb. I'm headed downstairs to meet my friends Johnny and Gita because we are starting a public speaking coaching program. We're working on different couple projects together. So they're gonna meet me at my hotel and we're gonna have an in-person session. But first, I need to get a cabecito porque estoy tan cansada. And then afterwards, I really want to go to the gym, get some movement in, maybe go into the pool, but definitely go to the gym, take a shower, and they have a little fire pit at the hotel. So
I definitely want to do that before going to bed. Just hang out and chill.
All right, y'all, we have the gym all to ourselves tonight. So walks in. I hope no one comes in the room. Let's see, full of weights, all this. Okay, let's get a bit of a workout in.
Day 2 of our workshops.
It is currently 8:20 and we have to be there at 9. It's about a 20-minute drive. How you feeling today?
Tired.
Yeah, but excited.
Our eyes are so red.
All right, y'all, we just got done with Hawthorne High School. We had a smaller group this time around. One person, but
well, technically with the docent muchachos.
Yeah,
3.
but it was still beautiful. I
Yeah,
think
it was really cute.
it's not even how many people were in the room, but just the intention of it all. So that was cool. We came to Hawthorne.
Hawthorne. It's a big school, huh?
This is huge. Now I have a coaching call with one of the speakers I work with. We are developing her speech and we just finished the hook part of it, started tapping into what we call the problem, or oftentimes like the villain of the story, so that we can go into the stories that you want to tell for the purposes of communicating the final message or ideal state of the world when your message is implemented. So I'm very, very tired, but also I love that we have structure to the way that we're doing our meetings, so it doesn't feel like I have to reinvent anything or think, oh my gosh, what are we going to talk about today? Everything is always outlined prior to, and of course there's room for switching things up, but I feel good about where we are and we're making good progress. And the next step will be today is we're completing the outline, and then they'll be able to fully dive into the writing of the speech and development of it. While then, I continue to work on any outreach or conferences that may be coming up that they can speak at and share this message. Working out of near the pool outside the hotel. All right, y'all, now we're having a little poolside hangout.
A little coconut vibe.
Coconut water, coconut paleta. Dude, I swear, we're the same something different font.
I know.
I swear. Like even our styles,
Or like
we're the same colors, but different style. Like, you know, or
complete opposite but the same.
yeah, that's so weird. All right, y'all, let me show you the pool. These are the perks of traveling as a speaker. And aquí traje mi libro de decoración porque ni sé si lo voy a leer. Enjoying some time in the sun before tomorrow's workshop.
We did it! Y'all. Site 3 done.
We had to come to Earth Cafe.
We had to. It's my first time. First and last. I'm just kidding.
We're back poolside, and I'm finalizing the agenda and the flow for tomorrow's public speaking communications training. I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but I just could not bring myself to actually focus on this agenda until we were done with the other tasks. I just could not focus on anything. It's almost like I have to get that stuff done in order to be able to shift my brain into this stuff. Not that I haven't actively been thinking about it and have an idea of what I will be doing, but more so just getting to it in its final form, meaning slides are done. I know exactly how much time I'm going to spend on this thing in the agenda. What the flow of things is something that I think is really important when you're developing and even creating or delivering a workshop, is the flow of everything and how you introduce people to concepts, how you have them practice the concepts, and how good you are at facilitating and giving direction so that they can actually do the thing that you're teaching on and they're not confused by what to do. And
I think that's the hardest part of everything. The easy part is saying, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is the information that I want to share. The hard part is creating the environment for learning and for doing an engagement. So that's what I'm working on right now. It's currently 1:30, not a bad view, but I am very tired. I feel like my body is slowly, it's going to crash after tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm sure it'll be just fine. We have a dinner at 6 p.m. planned, so I have between now, did I say this already? It's 1:30. I have between now and then to do what I gotta do, prep as much as I can prep right now, and then obviously I'll wake up a little bit early tomorrow just to go through everything once more. Life of a traveling public speaker and consultant, trainer. What do I even call myself these days? All of the above. We are now headed to dinner on our last night here. Wait, the lighting is bad here. I need to fix this. On our last night here, we're headed to dinner, and it is day 3 of being out here in LA. We have tomorrow, a communications training tomorrow, and then we get to go back home. Not that we didn't love our time here, but we're off to dinner.
I typically do public speaking one-on-one workshops. I do communications one-on-one workshops, and those tend to be very general. And so what I wanted to do today was, I think one of the best ways to learn is by actually doing the thing and feeling all of the emotions that go into putting something like a presentation together. All of the eyes on me kind of thing. All of the, I have so many ideas, how do I get it into one slide? And then how do I visually represent that? So what we're going to do today is put together a short deck. I want to learn today. Maybe my energy is up here, but I am happy to relax. I'm feeling really relaxed right now. What are some thoughts that are going through your mind as we're about to engage in this?
So Yvonne is currently presenting. I had to run to the restroom. But look how pretty this campus is. Wow.
What state of mind are they coming into the space with? Whenever I lead these kinds of workshops or any trainings, I say to myself, I'm probably going to have a mix. I'm going to have a mix of people that really hate public speaking and don't want to do potentially something. I'm going to have people that really love it and enjoy it and are, can easily take up space. I'm going to have people that have stuff going on at home that they're, they're kind of just here so they don't get fined type of thing, right? And I have to be okay with that and meet you where you are.
Oh yeah, everything will probably be different. Which color do you want?
Not necessarily mental health itself, but the access to it. You write that there, but maybe you're like, well, I also want to I thought about this as a possible misconception to that topic.
And we are back in San Diego. After how many hours? Look at the back. Look at this. All of our stuff.
Somebody come look at this.
We did 4 full days of back-to-back workshops.
Well, I did 3. She did 4.
But she was there. The energy was still the same. Yeah. We did 3 workshops together, and then the last one was a communications public speaking training. And we're finally back home. It only took 3 hours to get here.
Really? I thought it was 2. 3 hours.
Ay, casi lo mismo.